MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Billy Hamilton, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad. Bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, number 43. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 43.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along, 68 at first pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Betts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding forward, Kike Hernandez, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a full count now, 3-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball. And
he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far this season, Garcia is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake his stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now, but if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ready on 3 and 1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
You got 2 balls, 1
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Hunter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Seager moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher,
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, number 43, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Nope.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The catcher.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Will Smith. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1. Popped him up. Sandoval waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
2 men on, 2 out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Derek Rodriguez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Aramis Garcia. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Pablo Sandoval. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Liner towards second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. 3 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Flores onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw in from Pence won't be in time. He's in there at third.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. 0-1 the count. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Brandon Crawford.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flores, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, number 43. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. And the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
No one out with a runner at second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Will Smith. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch popped up. Belt will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Riding in once again, Derek Rodriguez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way.
Rodriguez.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hops this one up. Smith is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Kershaw is ready. Here it is. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. They're down 2-1. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Garcia is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Flores on the slide. He gathers the throw. How about that? Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Hit to first. Reined in. Shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Back outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Next to the gun. Not shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Austin Barnes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses down below the knees. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this. Afternoon. Jondo Gustave comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 74, Yundell.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle.
To leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
51, Dylan Floro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at ball one here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Keen Wong will move in. Circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So two away now in the San Francisco seventh. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Anderson will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Buster Posey will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Again, another foul ball. Anderson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager waits on deck. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. There's ball four.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Smith at third, Bellinger on second. Seager is over at first with one away. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wendy Peralta will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Mike Yastrzemski is also into the ball game now, as he'll take over in the number 3 spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting third, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Kolarek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Beatty is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Brandon Belt.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. There's prior history in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries. And this will be fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this will be fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, number 43, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They trail it here 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 74, Kenley.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Leading up for the Giants, the left fielder, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 on its way.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Short, hit hard. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready now, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
But this is going to be hauled in out there. It's second base for out number 2. Mac Williamson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt. It's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back. Into this at bat.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing. And oh man, way out of here.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.